Dallas can actually afford a loss and still win their division, which sounds crazy. And Buffalo needs a big victory in order to make that New England game possibly mean a division crown. That's going to be
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
He kept doing that bullshit. When he started sliding.
He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick, rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke. Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
They start the drive with Cook.
Well, come on, nigga. Come on.
He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Whatever you think,
On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins.
Oh, you're so fucking. Oh my god. Bro, what
and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down. On 1st and 10, Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this 1st half of play from our studios in Orlando. Not enough there for a 1st. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. This is Johnson. He's got it. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 12-yard line. A 1st down throw for Cousins.
He covered that much ground. He could have blitzed him. He covered that much ground, nigga.
He's at the 50.
Bobby covered that much ground, nigga.
He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And then that nigga caught
Partner,
all
what we
that
just
ground.
saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play instead. They created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the 1st half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken about the 12.
Good fucking bargain, bro. Come on. What kind of trick is that?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Quadre Diggs. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. All right, CD, let's take a step back. Look at the AFC playoff picture with just 3 weeks to go. Hard to believe. Essentially, I think it's 7 teams for 6 spots right now. The Ravens are in, looking good for the #1 seed at 11-2, essentially with a 2-game lead over the 10-3 Pats, who they beat in Week 9. And what we got? Chiefs in the West leading right now. Texans currently ahead in the AFC South. How about that wild card picture?
Yeah, how about Buffalo? They had a tough loss at home to Baltimore, but boy, they're playing awfully well. And guess what? They go to New England next week. That game could have big ramifications. And the Steelers, how are they 8-5 on their 3rd, maybe essentially 4th quarterback of the year since they traded Josh Dobbs in preseason? Incredible job Mike Tomlin has done as the head coach there. But the team to keep an eye out for in the AFC South, the Tennessee Titans. They are hot right now, 8-5, and running the heck out of the football with Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I mentioned the Texans currently holding the AFC South.
You fat ass! I had an easy wide receiver wide fucking open. If you would just get the fuck out of my way.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half #1.
Fucking it up.
Now Wilson looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks.
Dude, what the fuck? He was just sitting there. I was waiting for him to cross. The motherfucker just got stuck. They took this fucking weak ass through. He wouldn't have cut across. No, you're not getting this TV, bro. Get greedy if you want, bro. Run that fucking...
Following the interception, Cousins. And this is Cook with a grab. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 25 yards out. Bailey's kick is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter #3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter #3. This is taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something nowhere to escape, and he goes
down. The bomb. And you might have had the bomb. Not even no cap. And you were nervous to throw the bomb.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Damn it.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
God damn it.
Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, and maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
Now a shot
3 niggas are on him. It's not happening. No.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Go for this, nigga. I do. Fuck is you talking about? Do it, nigga. Go for it, nigga. I want you to. Go for it, nigga.
Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
How is he still getting open on 3 niggas sometimes?
Returnable for Lockett. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive
underway.
They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. He may try and run for this. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Man, I don't got nothing open.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, folks, we gave you a glance at the AFC playoff picture. Let's talk NFC playoff picture. Bit of a shakeup because the Niners and the Saints game and the Seahawks and the Rams. So San Fran back up the top spot. Then you have the Packers who beat Washington moving up to number 2. The Saints with the loss, try to follow all this. They dropped down the spot. But it's a critical one as they lose that first round bye, and then we're still awaiting resolution on the Cowboys and the Eagles in the NFC East seeding.
Yeah, this is going to be a crazy deal because it's
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Nowhere to escape.
330-pounder
is not evading no sack.
Boom on the sack. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
Oh, I got to
throwing his Cousins. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
This is not a man coverage, nigga. Look how you under fucking stand, nigga.
Will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
I'm making you fucking pay.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
This shit is, nigga. He's gonna never play for shit, nigga.
Opens open.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Steps away.
Hitting my nigga like
pass to the tight end, Hollister. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Yeah, you just think you know it all, nigga. Now we're busting this shit, nigga.
To throw again on second
That's
down.
bullshit. You can't throw shit on this game.
You
really can't throw shit on this game, my nigga. Thought I had a quick pass, nigga.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
This is fucking annoying. You can't pass in this game, bro. Play so ass.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's caught inside the 35. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
You really can't throw shit on this game, nigga.
Interception.
You can't throw shit on this game, man.
Now the return will stop right around the 25. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
You can't fucking throw nothing, nigga. Why is there everybody right here, nigga? You think I'm just gonna fucking run this? You think I'm just gonna fucking run that, nigga?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll go down, and that will do it.
All right, I got
for the third quarter of action. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth and final quarter. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
You think you just know it, bitch? I'm about to do another pass play.
This is Carson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. From just shy of midfield, Wilson. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf.
That's what happened when you pick it wrong.
And touchdown, Sam.
You're not picking that one. That one's a little bit
trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now.
Okay, the game's just like really fucking my face
out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers.
Really
and they open the lead up now to 25.
I should have doing shit like that on you.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
You got nothing, bro. You got fucking nothing.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. To throw it is Cousins. Going deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Cousins again. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak, not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
We're watching that nigga, right? We're watching that running back.
Now Cousins on 4th down, and he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. A little bit of space there for the 1st down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. The tackle made by K.J. Wright. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They go play action. Cousins.
You're fucking blind.
And now here's
I fucking knew it off the fucking play action, nigga. Fucking read it like a magazine article.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
You think I'm not going to fucking see that?
And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
But someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. What was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then against with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Wilson.
What? Why didn't he go on a vertical? Why didn't he go on a vertical like the motherfucker was?
Picked off by the linebacker.
Why did that motherfucker go on a vertical like the motherfucker was supposed to be running, nigga? That's exactly what I thought that nigga was running.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Why the fuck would he?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout.
It's a touchdown, nigga. I know anybody who's seen that move a vertical. I thought it was a vertical too. The way that nigga was booking it. The way that nigga was booking it, nigga, that should have been a vertical. Fuck did you
give him
come to a
9 on the
complete
play,
stop for it?
and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Not doing it, nigga. Now what, nigga? Bring that talking out.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
What we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
The game really did not like me on that one. They really just did that.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
What the fuck is he doing? Bro, this remote is broken. Officially broken. I didn't do any of that, nigga. I was trying to sit in the pocket. This nigga just took off, nigga.
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Wilson wants to throw it. Got Gordon open, completes it. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
It's really broke, nigga.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Going for the deep ball. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking...
I'm actually going to turn this bitch off right now.
Picks.
I can't take no more chances, nigga. That shit's shitty.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
I always went backwards on that side.
Fielded just inside the 30.
Yeah,
good blocking there, nearly sprung him as it is. It'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Cousins on 3rd and 2. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. On play action, Cousins. Now a desperation throw, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adam Thielen, 29 yards. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is. I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And an alley to run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and then it'll be second down. Throwing again on second down. Wilson, he's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Linval Joseph, his second sack of the night. So the victory here for Seattle, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.